We're back with Zone Blitz, John Oehser and Ashlyn Sullivan, recapping a 40-7 loss to the Dallas Cowboys. John, we talked about it last week. The offense had to find their personality, their identity. They didn't do that, but the storyline today is the defense. The miscommunication on defense is something we didn't think we'd be talking about today.
Well, as you said, I think everybody sort of expected. I thought the offense would play a little better, but I think most people expected it to struggle, and it did. But what you couldn't expect and what this team was built to avoid was a defensive day like yesterday. And if you were talking about miscommunication, it looked flat to start off with, but usually when you're getting outplayed, you tend to look flat. This is not how this team was built. And I've used the phrase crisis point last week, and you don't want to overuse that, but when your defense or your calling card is not playing how you expected and it does it 2 weeks in a row, that's a problem. And it's a season turner now, a season definer, how it gets fixed moving forward. Crisis, yeah.
The Cowboys defense wasn't scared of TJ Yeldon. They really weren't scared of anyone on the Jaguars offense, which means you need Leonard Fournette back more than ever.
Yeah, and I was thinking about the old Star Wars thing, help me Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope. And it feels like a, Nate Hackett, big Star Wars fan by the way, so maybe he gets it. Help me Leonard Fournette, you're our only hope. You don't want to put that much stock in one guy, but right now they miss Fournette's ability to make the defense concentrate on him. They miss his ability to be a man when it comes to running over secondary, but mainly teams aren't concerned about anybody on the Jaguars right now. If you get Fournette back, maybe they start being concerned about him, opens up everything else. Help me, number 27.
The first week of October, we mentioned that the Houston Texans game would be the most important game of this month. Now, it really is.
Well, I didn't think it would be this important. I mean, this is a game now where you're still 3-3, you're still in first place, and a win Sunday would mean 4-3. It would help put it in the rear view. You'd feel so much better, and then you'd be saying, hey, we're 1-1 in the division. But that all now feels like more than a storyline. It feels like a must. It feels like worse than not being in first place. It feels like if you lose it, then you haven't figured anything else out off of what happened Sunday. It's hard to overstate how big Sunday is at this point.
Absolutely. So, all right, we passed the loss. We're now focused on the AFC South coming to Jacksonville. We'll focus more on that game on Friday.